Namaste, good afternoon. Embassy of India, Addis Ababa, Ethiopia welcomes you on this office yoga session. We have been practicing various activities, various exercises, loosening and stretching exercises, giving impact to various joints and various muscles and internal and external organs also through yoga. Because the yoga, it should be performed on a mat, but for corporate people, for office goers, for people who do not get time at home, then they can stretch their body, various joints, and office is sitting on the chair itself. So let us start. Let us begin. Please sit in Gyan Mudra. This is Gyan Mudra. Index finger and thumb together. Wrist on the knees. Spine, head and neck straight. Eyes gently closed. Inhale deeply and we will do humming 3 times. Gently open your eyes. As we are aware, the health is most important in life. We should give the top priority to our health, and the physical body and our mind are the basic components of our health. Body, mind and soul. There should be a proper harmony between among the three. So physical body is the instrument of life. So we keep it is our duty to keep it fit, perfect. And for that, various methods are available. People go to gym, people play games, people do dancing, aerobics and all that, running, walking. But this is the time of coronavirus, and we are restrained to our house or in office. Then sitting on the office itself, we can do office yoga exercises. So today's session will be devoted to basically neck movements and shoulder movements. So first of all, for shoulder movement, hold your right upper arm with the left hand and pull it toward the left side. Pull it. Breathe normally. Come back. Now pull your left hand toward the right side. Stay there with normal breathing. Come back. Now we can do the similar exercise with raising our hands. Pull your right hand toward the left side. Come back. Now pull your left hand toward the right side. So this is starting of the shoulders exercise. Now we rotate the shoulders. Put your fingers jointly on the shoulders and combine the elbows. Now with the inhalation, go up, and with the exhalation, go back and down. With inhalation, go up. With exhalation, back and down. Exhaling, inhaling, go forward and up. Exhaling, back and down. Now we will do reverse movement of hands, elbows. Inhaling, go back and up. Exhaling, forward and down. Inhaling, back and up. Exhaling, forward and down. Inhaling, back and up. Exhaling, forward and down. Now we place our hands on the waist, and while inhaling, raise your shoulders up like a tortoise, and while exhaling, go forward and down. Inhaling, back and up. Exhaling, forward and down. Inhaling, back and up. Exhaling, forward and down. Now reverse movement. Inhaling, forward and up. Exhaling, back and down. Go slowly. Inhaling, forward and up. Exhaling, back and down. Inhaling, forward and up. Exhaling, back and down. These are shoulders movement. Those having frozen shoulder or shoulders any pain, they should do gradually, and in the due course they will be all right. Now neck movements. Inhaling, raise your chin up. Exhaling, chin down. A word of caution, those having cervical spondylosis, they should not bend their head forward. Inhaling, up. Exhaling, down. Inhaling, up. Exhaling, down. Inhaling, now now side turning of the head. Inhale and exhaling, turn your head towards the right and stay there with normal breathing. Stay there. Inhaling, gently come forward. Exhaling, turn to left. Stay there with normal breathing. Inhaling, come to center. Exhaling, turn to right. Stay there with normal breathing. Inhaling, come to center. Exhaling, turn to left. Inhaling, come to center. Now tilting your head towards the left and right. It can be done both ways, by solely by head tilting and with the hands also. So first we will tilt our head without support of the hand. Inhale and exhaling, tilt your head toward the right. Try to take your right ear near the right shoulder and stay there. Inhaling, come to center. Exhaling, tilt your head toward the left. Try to take your left ear near the left shoulder. Stay there. Come back to center. Now we will do this tilting with the support of hands. Raise your right hand and hold your head and tilt, pull your head toward the right side. Feel the stretch in your neck. These are the neck muscles. Flexibility exercises. Slowly come back. Raise your left hand and pull your head toward the left side. Stay there. Come back. Now rotation of the head. Those having cervical issues, they should not do the forward rotation. They should do the half backward rotation only, like this. This is for those having cervical spondylosis. Because if they continue doing forward bending, then their cervical problem will not be resolved. So kindly take care. Inhale and exhaling, bend your head down. Now rotate your head clockwise, gradual movement. Keep your head totally free. Move your head, just applying a little force on the neck. Slowly, slowly. Stop. And now rotation anti-clockwise. Very slow and gradual movement. Come back. These were the neck muscles and neck joint flexibility exercises. Now we are going to do neck muscles strengthening exercises, which will help in curing the cervical spondylosis and strengthen the neck muscles and joints even otherwise. Make a grip and interlock your fingers. Place your hands on the forehead and push your head forward. Feel the vibrations in your neck muscles. Come back. Now place your hands behind your head and push your head backward. Come back. Now with the right hand, place your right hand on right side and push your head toward the right side. While pushing, stop your head with the support of your right hand. Come back. Now place your left hand on left side and push your head toward the left side and stop your head with the left hand. Come back. Now place your hands below your jaw and push your jaw upward. This is natural yogic traction of the cervical vertebrae. Come back. Now place your fists, both the fists, in between the chin and the neck pit and push your chin downward. Come back. So these were the neck muscles and neck joint strengthening and flexibility exercises. And apart from this exercise, we should also take care while doing the work, bending forward. Like if you are seeing the mobile always bending forward, then there is a stiffness occurring in the neck joint. So in between, after half an hour, 1 hour, keep exercise and stretch your neck and joint flex efficiently. Now neck is waist exercise. Okay, so we turn our body toward the right side in the chair Bhardwaj Hold your backrest and twist your body toward the right side. Breathe normally. Slowly, slowly come back. Now twist toward the left side. Hold your backrest and twist toward the left side. Breathe normally. slowly, slowly. Come back. You should twist as per your capacity and as per your flexibility. Don't overstretch and don't over twist. Now spinal stretch. While sitting on the chair, we can also stretch our spine like this. Make the grip and stretch your arms upward. This is Tadasana, sitting Tadasana. And stretch your back backward, slightly raising your hips upward. And breathe normally. Slowly, slowly come back. Now spread your arms diagonally upward and stretch your spine backward and take your arms backward. Breathe normally. Slowly, slowly come back. You can do this spinal stretch while keeping the arms backward. I will show you from this way. Okay, place your arms, place your grip back behind your back, like this, and stretch your back, stretch your spine backward, and raise your arms upward. Breathe normally. This gives a beautiful stretch in your shoulder muscles and joints as well as spine, full spine. Cervical region of the upper spine. Slowly, slowly come back. So these were the joint exercises, especially covering the neck muscles, shoulders and spine and waist. Now we will perform some legs exercises also. Stretch your legs forward and pull your, feel the impact on your ankles. Push your forefoot downward. Pull your forefoot inward. Push your forefoot downward. Now rotate the forefoot clockwise, anti-clockwise. This gives a beautiful exercise to the ankles. Come back. Now place your legs one over another and push against each other. Push your legs against each other and feel the impact on your leg muscles, thigh muscles, knee joint, calf muscles. Come back. Change your legs and push against each other. Come back. Now sit straight and press your knees inward. This gives a beautiful exercise to the inward thigh muscles. Come back. Now open your knees and press your knees inward and push with the knees pressing outward, knees pushing outward and hands pushing inward like this. Push your knees outward and push your hands inward. Come back. Now we are going to do some breathing exercises. Please sit straight as we have been doing full yogic breathing, deep breathing. It is done at 3 levels: abdominal breathing, thoracic breathing, that is chest breathing, and clavicular breathing, that is upper level, upper part of the lungs. So sit straight. You can test your breathing at all the by abdominal level as well as chest level. Place your hands on the chest and the abdomen, and while inhaling, don't raise your chest. Inhale and raise your abdomen outward. Come back. Exhale, come back. This is abdomen is bulging out. That means diaphragm is going downward and abdomen is coming out. Inhale, come back. Now we will do only chest breathing, no abdominal breathing, only chest breathing. Keep your hands on the chest. Hand on the chest should raise forward while inhaling. Inhale, come back. This is chest breathing. Now for clavicular breathing, you can put your one hand on the shoulder and inhale, and don't expand your chest and abdomen. Only raise your shoulders up. Inhale, come back. This is only shoulders breathing. So combining all these three, clavicular breathing, chest breathing, and abdominal breathing, it becomes a full yogic breathing. In normal breath, we inhale 500 ml of air, whereas in full yogic breathing, we can inhale up to 5,000 ml of air. So more the oxygen, more the air in the lungs, more the oxygenation process for purification of the blood. So again, and start full yogic breathing. Inhale deeply, bulge your belly, abdominal breathing, followed by chest breathing, followed by clavicular breathing. Raise your shoulders up, and while exhaling, squeeze your shoulder, chest, and abdomen inside. Go slow, deep and long breath. Inhale deeply. First abdominal breathing, then chest breathing, then clavicular breathing. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. Come back. This full yogic breathing can be done empty stomach. Even it can be done after the meals, but light meals. But there are certain pranayams which cannot be done, which should be done only empty stomach. That is like Kapalbhati or Bhastrika. Kapalbhati means skull shining exercise, and Bhastrika means bellow breathing exercise. Today we will practice both, but kindly ensure that your stomach should be empty fully. In a word of caution for those having hypertension or heart issues, cardiac issues, they should do with mild force and mild pace, as we have been doing earlier, and others can do with the normal pace, normal force. But those who have been recently operated upon for abdominal surgery, they should wait for 1 year, and they can start with the mild Kapalbhati practice and do the normal Kapalbhati later on. But they should do under the guidance of an yoga expert. You should not do only just by seeing the TV, but consult when there is a complications. Even serious complications are there, heart, hypertension, or abdominal asthma, or any other issue. Then they should consult their physician, doctor before doing this. And in case they don't have any knowledge of yoga, you can consult a yoga expert in your area. And the women who are undergoing menstruation cycle, they should avoid it. Women having undergoing pregnancy, they should avoid it altogether. So let us start Kapalbhati. Place palms on the knees and sit straight. We only exhale and exhale. Exhalation is active. Inhalation in between the two strokes is passive. So kindly be careful. You kindly see the process first and then follow with normal force and normal speed. So this is a Kapalbhati with normal force and normal speed. Now Kapalbhati with lesser force and lesser speed. Kindly see it and follow. Kapalbhati with mild force. The benefits of this Kapalbhati are immense. It rejuvenates the body and mind. It alerts the body and it improves the digestion and excretory systems. And it has the benefit of alerting, apart from alerting our mind, it tones up the nervous system which is mainly responsible for our alertness. And but be careful while having certain issues. You should do it carefully. Now we will practice Bhastrika pranayam. Bhastrika means bellow breathing. As when a blacksmith heats up the iron in the bellow, then he puts the air and there is a fire is coming out of it, and the iron piece becomes hot and it can be molded. So the bellow breathing means it is giving the heat. So kindly be careful. Those having hypertension, heart issues, they should not do it even mildly. And women with pregnancy or menstruation, they should avoid it. And the persons who have been operated, they should not do it. It is only for the normal persons, normal healthy persons. In this we inhale and exhale with the same force. In Kapalbhati, exhalation is active with more force. Inhalation is passive with shallow breathing. But in this bellow breathing, Bhastrika, we inhale and exhale with force. Kindly see and then follow. Come back. So this is Bhastrika Pranayama. It can be done while raising our hands also upward. Raise our hands upward and with inhalation and with exhalation bring our hands down like this. Inhale. Come back. So this way we can put the level of Kapal bellow breathing, Bhastrika, first speed, middle speed and lower speed. So we can start with the middle, lower speed and then go to the mediocre level and advanced level. So this is all about pranayama. We have done especially Kapalbhati and Bhastrika pranayama in detail. So hope you liked it and understood this method of Kapalbhati and Bhastrika. Now to conclude, kindly sit in Gyan Mudra and keep your eyes closed and inhale deeply and do humming 3 times. Pray to the Almighty with the folded hands for our health, happiness, peace and contentment in our life. Gently open your eyes. Thank you very much for watching this session. Hope you enjoyed and liked it. And please stay connected. We'll be there tomorrow at same time at 1 o'clock afternoon. Till then, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay blessed. Thank you. Namaste.